I'm hyped to be back, man. I'm hyped to be back. Very hyped. So, this is like 1 hour in, 11 points, basically. And we saw him actually drop soccer right off the bat, which is pretty interesting. Instead of like tilted or something, only has 11 points. I think he started right when we started. So, Fortnite is one of those games you need a break after a while. Yeah, man, dude, everybody's getting burned out. I told people they need to reset, relax, take a break off of this game for sure. It's kind of ridiculous how many people are getting burnt out. But not Mr. Savage. How you doing, Pacifist? How was your Christmas? How's your holidays been? All right, I'm gonna touch on something real quick. I'm gonna be probably making a video soon on contesting your drop, and you. So far, he went over here, like down here. I'm not sure why. I'll have to think about why he was gliding over this way. I think what he was doing was he was giving himself options to back off if he saw anybody else. But what he wasn't really doing was looking over towards soccer field. And so he didn't spot this guy over in the corner early enough. And so they kind of were both floating above the actual stadium, and they decided to branch off because they didn't want to contest 50-50 the stadium. So this guy branched off that way. Mr. Savage went over towards the shop, or the garage, I would say. And yeah. So I think Mr. Savage definitely has a lot of different like counter plays, and you can see he's definitely got like where he wants to go. Right off the bat, he knows exactly the path that he wants to take, breaking through that roof, for example, getting that chest, and then dropping down and grabbing the chest through here. So I think there's what, 3 floor loot spawns and 2 chest spawns in this little garage. So it's a really good condensed drop spot. He's already got, compared to like somewhere else where sure there might be more loot, but it's all spread out. He's got it all within the first 10 seconds of his drop, right? So definitely looks, he has his backup plans in his mind off break. My Christmas was good. I had my daughter here over the holidays. Oh, that's awesome, dude. So it has definitely helped me refocus and get remotivated. Awesome, dude. That's great. That's fantastic. What's up, suspect? All right, so I mean, I always talk about dropping and stuff like that, but yeah, I'm going to make a video specifically on this topic, and that's probably one of the clips I'm going to use, maybe. Even though, like, it's not a flashy clip or anything like that. Okay, this guy's pushing really fast, so I'm a little concerned for Savage here. He's trying to get away. He only has a few mats, so this is really going to be hard without a shotgun. We'll see if the first game he actually takes, he dies off break. Nah, he's going to launch away. Yep. I think that's the right play. No shotgun, and the guy got right in his face right away, so he's gonna go right up towards his plane. That other guy came from what looks like the stadium, or at least this area, somewhere over here, and he started throwing grenades at them. So as soon as that happened, he was like, yes, I must get out because I don't have a shotgun. I'll have his 2 ARs, some grenades, and the dynamite, and I'm already down some of my shield from the big pot I got. So he launched away. He needs to grab some wood. Yep, this is nice. When trying to disengage, grabbing the materials you can. Sorry, let me back off my mic. I need to try to do that a little bit. I'm trying to disengage, grabbing the materials that he can so he can get all the way out. Right, so that guy took a hunting rifle shot at him, or a deagle shot or something like that, and so you can be really relatively safe with the extra 19 mats you just got from that tree. Just one more wall will probably get him all the way up here, especially with the natural cover. So it's nice. That is nice. Yeah, so here's a backup. So he knows the spots well. He knows the spots well. Nobody's going to want to push up towards him now from the soccer field because there's still, I think there's still like probably a little bit left to loot there. There's a lot probably left to loot in the stadium based on the timing of the fights. So he knows that like going up here, they're not going to really want to chase, especially if they fight themselves. So this is good for him. Again, so this is something that you should know how to do on every one of your drop spots. So knowing how to disengage, where to disengage to is crucial when you don't get what you want off break, right? So he didn't get a pump. He didn't get more shield. He didn't get anything that he wanted. So he really needs to find more loot before you can even think about fighting those guys. Unless he was able to get on top of like the warehouse or the bus stop or the place that he landed and like get a little 1x1 tower down like he does, like Tfue does, or like other people do in a bunch of other places. But it's not really worth fighting those guys because they could have also just got shafted for loot as well. So he could have done that and decided, but he wanted to push more. He wanted to get towards more floor loot. So anyways, he goes to the airplane depot north of the soccer field. It's a question: what if he didn't have the launch pad? Dead off spawn? Yeah, that is a good question. Without the launch pad, I think his idea was the same, to try to get away. He definitely didn't want to fight that. You saw how he turtled right away. He was running out of mats though, so that was an issue. I think as soon as he grabbed the launch pad, he knew that he could spend those mats to build out. So I don't know how that situation plays out at all, because if he doesn't have the launch pad, he's going to have to play more aggressive. He's not going to be able to get away, right? He's not going to be able to get away. That's a really good question. I think his idea is the same though. Maybe turtle down. As soon as that second guy comes into play though, now you have options, right? You can make edit plays. You can take AR shots at them. You have blue AR, so it's not like you can't take them out, right? So I think he's comfortable there. As soon as they start fighting to try to take pop shots back and try to get anything down. So the WSOE tourney is at 1 Eastern, 10 Pacific. So in about 1 hour, right after this. Right after this, it'll be. So yeah, look at all this backup stuff. I'm not sure when he saw the launch pad too, Pat. That would be something that's interesting. You see, he wants to go right back into this, using this as fast as he can to get there as fast as he can. They're fighting still. He saw a little bit of build. Actually, they might have just disengaged now, as that guy's starting to run away. They might have disengaged or fought or something like that. Does his dynamite. Doesn't have that many mats though. I'm a little nervous for him. Cocking that ahead of time, so it could try to instantly blow up, but that didn't work. Yeah, he's gonna make a box. He actually doesn't put a floor there. He doesn't want to waste mats, so being very careful with his materials. He knows he only has like 80 or something like that. So when engaging with low mats, need to spend every little piece. Right, you see, he doesn't build a wall on the right. He doesn't build a floor on underneath his pyramid. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Cash? What's up, Aiden? How you guys doing? So, yeah, that's not cocked. Oh, are you kidding me? Yo, this guy's dirty. That's the first thing I've seen so far that's been like super impressive. Just want to run that back. He used the dynamite, forced the guy to jump. I'm not sure why he jumped off, why he didn't build, but the little quick no scope, right? The tac shotgun's not going to do anything. It's not going to do much at all. So he takes that little no scope, gets a lot of chip damage done, right? It's a hunting rifle shot to the body. That's really good. Even though it's a low chance that it's going to hit, hunting rifle is the best no scoping gun. So no scoping sniper. So you might as well take that shot. Or you could take AR shots, but the AR shots you need to take 2 or 3 to get the type of damage that the hunting rifle. It's what, 80 damage hunting rifle body shot? That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. Hunting rifle shot in between. I think if it was a pack or if it was a pump, it would have been a pump shot rather than a hunting rifle shot. This would have been the same, and you'd be able to get the headshot potential. So, or more headshot potential. Hunting rifle headshot's gonna be real hard to hit. So take a hunting rifle shot instead of attack while you get the tiny opportunity before anything else. Might as well, and it hits it. Boom. Did Mr. Savage ask you to review his games? No, he didn't. Nobody asked me. I'm not criticizing. I'm trying to learn, right? This isn't when I go over pro demos, I'm not, unless somebody specifically asks me, and I do this all the time for people, is can you go over this with me or whatever? I'll do that for them, but I haven't made those public. I have not made those public. All right, so now he cleaned out soccer field. He's happy to continue looting out. I think he's like typing in chat or reading chat or something like that. But he's got the setup now. He's got the deagle, the AR, and the pump. So we got a lot to learn from 14-year-olds. Yeah, we do, man. Absolutely, these guys are beasts. So knowing the mats, so we're gonna skip ahead a little bit. This is just good knowledge of his drop spot. All right, he's out of there. Is there an engagement? No, he's just shooting at somebody flying. So we're not too concerned with this. Not going to end up being an engagement. What we are concerned with is, oh, that's a rip. What we are concerned with is how he's rotating. So he rotated through the broken houses and then into tilted. So this is nice from him. He has pretty much a good set of mats here, and he's going to get more here. Knocks that guy down. Easy high ground. Easy high ground. So one thing, I saw a clip last night of like a crazy clutch that he had, and he was using the deagle RPG combo like crazy. So I can't wait to see that. This is a really nice play. He can deagle down if he wants to, but he doesn't want to. Interested here. Actually, this fight is really awkward with the tree. See how it plays out though. I think I want to rewatch it. The biggest thing to take away from this fight is how easily he started with high ground because of the deagle. He just shot the guy out and then, oh, that was cool. Where's my mouse? Oof. Right there where he accidentally pyramid himself. Yo, thank you, Fiscal. Thank you so much, man. Thanks for that. Thanks for the sub. Marvel 59 point solo. I probably won't be doing that. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I think we'll probably be watching some WSOE games next Sunday. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to be doing a lot more things like this though, so stay tuned. We might be able to do that. Out from Italy. Yo, what's up, man? Okay, so what I wanted to talk about there was he accidentally pyramided himself, and then he, instead of trying to edit through, he just deagled it because he was too high, right? So you know how whenever you get stuck on a pyramid, it's like really awkward to edit it out. So stuck under his own pyramid, he just deagled it instead of editing or spending his time editing. No, it was his cone because I could see the edit ID.
Oh my god, that fucking timing.
Regardless, it was the same situation, right? Well, no, if it was his enemy's cone, obviously he wants to deagle it. That was cool. That was cool. When in a box and you're just pressuring. So one of the things that I used to do, I was like, okay, I want to end up in this situation with my stairs. I used to go to my stairs, double rotate, and then place it. But what he did is instead, which is much easier, no rotation at all, is just turn around and place the floor so that you end up in this position. Because you could sure put a floor or a stair in front of you, but it's awkward because you end up phasing through it. So sometimes they manage to like get in your box and stuff like that. So this is cool. When in a box and your opponent is pressuring, you can turn around and place stairs and just spamming stairs and phase. Like you don't have to worry at all about like anything about phasing through your stairs or anything like this. The only thing with this though, issue is you have to time it well such that you won't lose the wall, right? So he wants to protect that wall. And he needs to make sure that he doesn't lose that opportunity. So if you turn around and the guy's actually replacing the wall, he actually did just replace the wall. No, I think, yeah, but it's cool. Editing through the, actually, I don't know what I was going to say. Resetting. Resetting that wall was cool because, if that guy pushed into the box thinking that he was still in there, then he can't push all the way through. He has to go back, right? So no chance of damage, no chance of chip shot or anything like that. So these are little things that add up in the fights where he really can't afford to take any chip damage or anything like that. But good players will take advantage. If you don't reset that wall and he does end up pushing through that box, he will get a pump shot off on you. He absolutely will. But now he has the high ground with the cone jump. And this fight is getting a little costly. You can see that was a good moment of recognition there. That was a good moment of recognition when he actually saw him stop, which is really impressive. Really good awareness of when the opponent stops going for height. I'm not sure if he ran out of mats or something like that, but he saw that the guy stopped and he immediately stopped himself because he didn't want to get shot down on top of him, or he just didn't like the angle or whatever. That guy's low ground peeking now. He knows exactly when MrSavageM is going to peek himself. So he's right under him. He faked the edit and then went back up. That's really nice. He faked it. Well, he wanted the double stairs, but then he missed it and he lost his window of opportunity. So instead of continue with it, obviously that guy's waiting now, but he also gave himself time to mini there. So he did that stairs at it and then reset it and just sat there because the guy was expecting him to come down. Sorry, this lagged a little bit. I just back it up real quick. We can watch this again. All right, so this guy, I think he might have gone down. MrSavage's is gonna look for him right now. No, he's still there, I think. Yeah, he's still there. Just sitting there. This isn't the right play for this guy. MrSavageM has the initiative. Only thing is MrSavageM has the... Oh, he's actually stuck up there. That's the issue. He can't actually go anywhere. So he just jumped off. Yeah, that's annoying. It's a good fight. Just that guy got stuck and then he got stupid. You can get a cone down, it's a better option because you can continue to edit and change the direction that it blocks. You mean in your box? Yeah. I agree with that, but when somebody's pressuring your stairs, for example, it's not better because you have to edit it. So obviously you have to use the stairs there. And sometimes, like, if you get that in your head, this is something that I've struggled with, is I want a cone down because it's better to edit, or I want to cover two walls or something like that. But once they start pressuring that cone, you have to switch it in your mind that you need to play stairs. So what ends up happening for me is I end up placing pyramid and trying to edit it, but it's way too slow. So because they're already pressuring, so like I can't cover myself. They're gonna get damaged. That happens to me all the time. Like I need to place a pyramid and I can't get it out and go to play stairs instead. But regardless, that's just something that I need to fix in my head. All right, going to the circle. Coming out of tilted, needs to remax on materials. He didn't get the materials from that guy at all. That's really stupid. I hope Epic does something to fix that. I really hope Epic does something to fix that, because it's just so frustrating. And straight that, oh, he actually got an AK from that guy, which is cool. So now he has the AK set up.
I'm kind of used to the mouse now, but the keyboard is the reason.
All right, Ben, thanks for stopping by, man. I've been in awe watching MrSavageM. His targeting during multi-person fights is absurd. Yeah, his solo squads. That's the one thing I have seen. It's like, wow, okay, this guy's on another level. All right, let's skip ahead. He's just rotating through, remaxing the materials that he can, and getting towards the zone. One of the things that's interesting is he hasn't really gone crazy aggressive. Unfortunately, he would have 2 kills instead of 1 if that guy didn't jump off. But he's actually going to sit in this house and wait for people rotating in, which is interesting. Oh, actually, I think he spotted somebody. I just heard him say it. What's this guy doing?
Turtle with a Twitch Prime. Thank you very much.
All right, so yeah, he's just farming this house, just waiting for people to kill themselves, and he's gonna go crazy aggro. All right, somebody just grappled on him, so we'll watch that. You actually hear him building outside. This is interesting what he's doing right now, turtling all the way back, and this is cool in the pop-up cup because your mat cap is so much lower. You literally just start building a turtle out, and you can just come back. You already broke all the stuff in here, and you left a bunch of mats, and then you can come back and replenish as you go. So use of house to rotate to next zone, leaving materials from the farm. You were maxed. He still farms. Builds out a snake to get all the way to zone and comes back and remaxes. People see the obvious application of like when they kill somebody and they're like, oh, they have so much mats. That's really obvious, but they don't think about things like this where you can just farm the house until your heart's content and come back and remax. Like, it's super good. Super good, super good. I like that term. Schulten, recycling mats. He also drops his mats to place them all together. Ooh, that's super sick. I haven't thought about that. That's really nice. Alrighty. So his position is gonna be it's gonna be pretty bad. It's right out in the open, right next to Castle Rock. Being next to Castle Rock is pretty good because if there are people up there, you're going to be not their target because they're high up. Regardless. Wow, he really makes this structure so hard to break through because he places walls all through that snake. Ooh, where's this guy? He wants him. So I'm not sure what the play here is with the deagle spam. I guess he's just getting this guy to waste wood. Or make a mistake. I really not too sure. Oh, maybe he's trying to get him off of his floor of the right spot. Okay, this is awkward. Nice. So he actually got that guy to like, he's like, I don't want to spend any more mats. Maybe he's low on wood or something like that. He has no, MrSavage doesn't know what his situation is. So he spams him low on mats, and then the guy's like, okay, I need to get away from this guy spamming me. He tries to go up top, and then MrSavage gets the opportunity to drop him down, which is cool. Drop him on top of him, which is this is cool. It's like not necessarily going to happen, but he's really forcing that guy to make mistakes on him while MrSavage is very safe. You know what I'm saying? Just boombox him. Oh my god, is that out? That's ridiculous if that's out, because that's another tournament where suddenly there's a game changing mechanic. No, I'm not casting the WSOE. I wish, man. No, they're in good hands. Monster D-Face and Golden Boy with Fallout and Puckett. Actually, Puckett's first Fortnite cast, and then also Too Loud is hosting, I believe. We'll see. It is out. Oof. Big oof. Big oof, boys. There's another tournament ruined. Or at least like the results of it are silly. So I always talk about position. This is why people stay on the corner zones, but it's a little risky. I'd prefer somewhere like somewhat into the zone, so you have the opportunity to just get the zone completely, but everybody has their preferences, and he's just gonna get in here. Nice. Farm what he can. I feel like Puckett has been part of my life for so long. I actually haven't experienced Puckett that much. I know him from MLG. When I used to watch StarCraft, I used to follow some MLG personalities.
This guy that has...
I know he's a god tier caster. He works so hard. So I'm excited to see him in the game. That was sketch, actually. But good reactions made it so that it's fine. Knowing the guy doesn't have the angle to shoot in the box, he leaves off the wall. Oh, 2 Overwatch casters. Okay, I didn't realize Bucky casted Overwatch. I guess that makes sense. MLG, Activision, Blizzard. Yeah. Makes sense. Keep their casters tight, those guys. Yeah. Golden Boy is the host of the Overwatch League, right? If I'm not wrong by that. What's he looking at here? He's looking at the side of the divot? What is he looking at? No, he's looking back towards that broken house. Oh, it's towards the old shadow zone. That's what it's looking at. Not sure why he's looking over there. That's already in the zone. Is somebody flying? I think he heard somebody fly, and maybe he's like, okay, yeah, perfect. We'll try to catch them if they ended up peeking or doing something like that or landing in the open. But I don't know. Oh, there's a drop over there. Yeah, somebody did glide over there. So that's what he was looking for.
Oh, this guy got lucky, dude.
Wow. So that's where the zone is going. And now he has to deal with the guy on top of Castle Rock. Drops that guy out, makes him in an uncomfortable position. He doesn't really care about trying to kill him. All he cares about is putting people in more awkward positions than they need to be. And unfortunately, there's like everybody on the zone right now. Oh, nice shot. Almost hits the second. So everybody's on the Castle Rock, making it really, really annoying for him to get towards zone. He wants to build towards the zone, but he can't because there's like literally 7 people on the Castle Rock mountain. And this is exactly what I'm talking about. He couldn't go too far, so he just kind of has to go based on them. Almost gets that again. He's keeping his deagle reloaded. Keeping everything reloaded. He just heard the rift. What is the play here? Sees this guy. The guy wanted to edit or something like that, but instead he just can't. That's just so nice. Oh my god. I was like trying to rewind before this play even ended. This is cool. He knows the guy is holding the edit, or he knows the guy is ready to edit, and like instead of letting the guy edit, just gets close enough, deagles the wall, and takes it. The guy was not expecting that at all. The guy in the box is like, I'm holding the yo. What's up, Hokai? How you doing, Rage Walk? Thank you for the resub. 5 months. You're nuts. So instead, the guy inside the box is thinking, he's holding a pump, he's holding a deagle out on me. I don't want to edit yet. I'm gonna wait until he switches or he's like awkward, whatever. He's not gonna shoot me out. He's not gonna break the wall. He can't. He's too far. He doesn't think about the deagle can just shoot this and replace this. Instead, he's like, I don't want to open the window yet because he has the opportunity to do something on me if I open the window. So that's not in his head at all. Catches him by surprise. Gets the wall replaced. He knows this guy builds stairs. He puts a pyramid on top to stop him from editing out his floor. Sick. Right? That's nuts. And then he ended up going to the side instead because he couldn't get out the top. And just easily claps him because he's right there. He edited into him, so you never want to edit into somebody, but ends up getting the grappler. Minis, yeah. What a kill. Some of these are so huge. This is so good. Building up, getting the opportunity to shoot people in the sky. There's 3 people rifting right now. That's nuts. Yeah, he's staying low so people can't shoot him from the bottom. And I think he needs to surf. Oh my goodness. All these people flying are in such bad positions to him. He's taken 20 damage to Storm, which is not the greatest. But regardless, he's getting good damage on a lot of people, and he's keeping high very well. There's another 3 people in the sky. That's interesting, is that he heard the rift and immediately just looks up to count how many people are up there, because then he can decide how to play from here, right? Because there's 3 people up here, and that means there's 4 people down. Oh my, nice block. You just blocked that guy. That guy has to go down because of it. Needs to be careful up top. Is there still anybody in the sky? All 3 guys are still up in the sky. Nobody's shooting at him, so he has to be the one to. Oh, this is awkward. Yeah, he's dead. Because that one guy decided to land while nobody else did anything else. This is such good boxes. Such good turtling, such fast. Oh my goodness, nice retake. He's back up. The grapplers are scary. He needs to try to get a mini off. Nah, yeah, he's dead. Too much happens at the end there where he took fall damage. You got the guy dropped on behind him. It was too much.
They're so dumb, dude.
All right, skipping ahead. I'm gonna skip even more. Just wanted to see like how he played the early games and the beginning games. We're gonna do another like mid-tier game, probably. Yeah, this one right here. Sounds good. Sounds good. Speed of his boxes are insane. Okay, so we saw he dropped containers. I want to see he already chose it, or like, yeah, it looks like he already had this in his mind.
Thank you so much, dude. Can we get some love in the chat for the legend? Yo, thank you so much.
In his mind.
Sub, thank you very much. Thank you so much, Solly. And Ovi, Zypix, Bricks, Ovi, the Twitch fans, and Anonymous gifted a sub. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
It's gonna be a really nice drop. Knows it. He knows it. So he's not dropping hot, which is a lot of other people are dropping hot in pop-up cups. I'm pretty sure he ends up like getting really aggro and playing hot drops and just like pushing everybody he can see in this VOD, because that's where the clip is from that I saw that I picked this up. I don't know why he dropped at the... It was actually a bad drop. Because there's no way he wanted to just drop at the truck. He must have gotten distracted by his stream or something like that, which happens. But he still had the plan. He quickly followed up onto the top there, grabbed the pump, and now he wants to push over towards shields. This is solid. One of the things about dropping at the truck is that people don't actually realize that you drop with them. You could catch people by surprise by like... People don't realize at all that you're there. He sees one inside of the house. This is nice. Here's one behind him. Yeah, so he's using the element of surprise here to try to catch anybody, I think. I don't know if this is going to work, though. He missed a shot. Doesn't have any mats. This guy can win this fight. The only thing is he has the pump. No mats. Grenades! Get the hell out of there! This is nice. Building a box of metal makes it really hard for this guy to actually do anything. It's going to try to break through, but like it takes so long. But he's got the edit. This is so difficult for Savage. Why did this guy do this? Why would you drop into a box like this, man? Savage literally lost that fight. This guy gave it to him. That was nice though. It was nice. It was still nice. The way he faked with the wall, faked that he was trying to farm up mats, and then went back at it, and then the guy was in his box. He was able to edit on him. He played it. He played it as best as he could. Just like, I don't know. He was still in a really lost position, in my opinion. That guy should not have had any issues whatsoever. Ooh. I'm not sure if that's the right way to get that, but it works. The rotating of the stairs and building a pyramid that way. People get thirsty for top streamers. I don't know how that guy would know it's Savage, though. I don't know. I'm not too familiar with stream sniping and how it works and how people manage to do it so often. So I won't comment. Such good loot here, man. I think we're good. Just speed up ahead. Alright, so let's see how he engages in this fight. Obviously he knows the loot path, similar to Poach and Vivid. He sees that he heard the fight start, I think, probably.
You guys are gonna have so much fun when I third party them, dude. It's gonna be the greatest thing ever.
This guy is really slow. I think he could have been better on shooting that. He wants to just knock them down. He wants them to go higher, but whatever.
Fun, right?
What?
And then you get third party from a different angle. It's fun, right?
I wonder why he's taking his time getting into this fight. I think that's interesting. Is the use of the quad launcher at range? That was pretty cool. Stairs himself. That was really cool how you put the stair. Oh, this guy's dead. That was really cool how he put. Let's actually try to watch it back. Right here. Puts the wall there when he's running underneath the stairs, and that actually blocks this guy in. See how he's stuck there now? Because he pyramid. I think he pyramid himself or something like that, or that build was already there, and now it's completely lost for him. So when you are running. Is there a skin he uses often? I don't know. I have no idea. I'm guessing yes. Most streamers have a skin that they like. But yeah, placing that wall through that stair is like super good. And another application of that, which more people know, he's able to recognize it like really fast there in the middle of a fight. But most people know that trick when you end up getting ramps over each other like this. Most people will try to wall before they do anything else. But he saw the opportunity there to wall in the middle of the fight, recognizing that pattern, the stair going over him and placing a wall. It's either blocking your opponent or it's trapping him, which is nice, right? It's also the same thing as like pyramid trapping. Nice. I forgot about this shit, dude. I literally forgot about this. That was my vacation. I just forgot about it. I'm like, no, I'm good. Didn't try to retake. No, he jumped out, didn't he? No, he didn't. Oh, there's another plane. That's what I saw.
The more planes, the better, right?
This is so dumb.
Bro, I literally just took all of your shields off and you're still trying to fight me.
Oh my gosh, that was a nice prediction shot with the quad launcher. I like it. Ay. So strong. So people are not good. Like explodes are insanely OP. They're so good, especially when you know how to use them in build fights. So he saw the opportunity for the guy to take height, and he immediately hit the critical point, which was at the bottom of the stairs there, or the bottom of his double stairs. MrSavage is really good at spotting reset opportunities with his deagle or explodes. In this case, immediately realized the opportunity for his opponent to ramp over, and he backed off and quad launched critical spot. He's so unreal, it's crazy. It's the chip shot after the explode. I don't even see it. Let's watch it again. That prediction shot coming out of the door was really good, and then the pyramid edges are so good. Oh wow, he actually did hit that. That was really nice. That was nuts, actually. Actually, insane tracking through the builds, right? It's hard to track people through the builds. Like if it was me, I would have been aiming like I can't get the good position, but if we think about how it was before, like the ramp in front right here, this guy's ramping over somewhere over here, and MrSavage gets a shot before he goes underneath his ramp, I'd have been looking over here somewhere. Right, he has the perfect crosshair placement to look over there. Let's actually try to get that spot exactly. Wait, oh, I'm way ahead.
I literally just took all of your shields off and you're still
Here it is.
fighting me.
It's solid crosshair placement, but great tracking here. So I would have been aiming either over here or over here. Most likely, probably I would have been aiming over here, but he knows that the guy's going to go into the center of his ramp. So he keeps his crosshair here and is able to hit that shot. So this is just really, really, really solid crosshair placement. Really solid crosshair placement. He made the minor adjustment at the end, and yeah, so this fight is still going. Guy decides to launch away after he just planed over here, by the way. Get out of here. Get out of here. That was annoying. Alright, I guess the grappler. Ooh, drops the quad launcher for the grappler. He has a lot of shield. He's at this point in this setup, I'm like, dude, Savage is freaking watch. He's winning this game. Just based on the setup, he's not at the end game yet, so he still has to make he has to get a good position in the end game, or get a good position when the end game starts. But if I'm watching this game, if I'm thinking anything about this game, he's winning this game.
I really feel bad for that guy.
9 grapple shots, purple AK, purple pump, 3 big pots, 10 minis. He can survive as long as he wants, just tunneling, right?
And then suddenly, bow.
Wants mobility because he plays still end game. Yeah, I would also drop a grappler for that. Just because I'm not good with the quad launcher, but I was under the impression that he was like a god with explodes. I probably would have dropped shield instead.
What can he do?
But maybe he doesn't like the quad launcher. So it's just, I always just like to know like different little preferences that people have. Oh, nice llama. Shoots it ahead of time so that you can just pick all the loot up instead of spending time smacking it when he gets close. Smacking it is faster, but it's faster overall for him instead of having to stop. I like how you just take shots at planes.
Really the point breaking.
This guy is just gonna crash into the hill? Like this guy does not have the play. He tried the pyramid to the right side there. That's interesting. I usually start my pyramiding from the side I'm on, which is not the right play. He does it better than I do. Nice. I don't know, actually, he's kind of squandering his opportunity here by playing so aggro on this guy. If he has a launch pad or something, I would probably try to just leave this guy. Because this fight, he's set up so well, I don't want to lose the opportunity. That was nice. His reaction there on the guy pulling out the deagle, he immediately knew that it was an opportunity for him to take the wall, and he gets his wall out. Super nice. Well, we'll finish this fight and then I'll answer you, Felix. Oh, nice. The other guy's dropping him down. Yeah, he knows. Nice trap. I think he's still dead though. Yeah.
Oh my fucking god, bro!
Did you just shoot the floor out to kill them both? That was sick by the other guy if he did that on purpose. I think he did. No, it was somebody else. Somebody else shot him. You gonna watch WSOE live or just do a review of it? What's up, Will? No, I'm gonna be getting off after this. I'll be watching it, but I need to do some more chores around the house, and then I'll be like, I'll have it on TV and stuff like that. Plus, we're covered in terms of analysis and casting and all that. So, alrighty, let's skip ahead again. I like to just try to get like a good view of. Did you just deathmatching in the middle of this? He just takes a little break and just starts deathmatching. I like it. Where's WSOE streamed? WSOE. Twitch.tv/WSOE. Yeah, it starts in a half hour. So we're gonna be ending with that. So let's actually, 19 isn't exactly the point I want to be at yet. Oh, here we go. This is actually a really good game. Now let's watch the nice game. From the starts. How do you think the boombox is going to be affect endgame? I don't know. I don't know how rare it is, or it's probably super common, probably. And people will, I don't know how many you can carry. It's probably not worth carrying over. If you can only carry one, it's probably not worth carrying over other stuff. But one asshole is going to take it and ruin the game. You can carry 10 boomboxes? No. Okay, that's ridiculously OP, and people are going to carry that. And how many drop in a stack? Like in the if you pick one up, how many do you start with? Super stack. Okay, yeah, that's ridiculously OP. It's gonna ruin games. In terms of affecting it,
That loot though.
I don't know, man. I hate that item. Like, it's why.
That loot though.
I don't want to just complain, but like, what's the point?
That loot though.
It's gonna make things really hard, really awkward, and just really annoying. It's like a turret basically. When you were getting turret spammed from two sides, for example, that's basically what's happening. All right, it's like getting C4'd by two people at the same time. If somebody gets boomboxed, you're ruining that person. If you're boomboxing somebody, or if somebody's boomboxing you, you just can't do any, like, you lose 10 seconds or whatever it is, how long the boombox lasts, just spamming builds. You have to like break it or like leave or just get out of there, which isn't necessarily an opportunity. You basically force. You saw how MrSavage was forcing people into awkward situations in the end game, and by using his deagle and dropping people down and forcing them to reposition and stuff like that. You can force somebody to do that without any skill or thinking or anything like that. You just throw the boombox at them.
Actually, nice loot.
So I think that, like, yeah, how it affects end games, man. It affects it all right. Looking through the window there, I think I'd rather push this, but he seems actually like really passive in comparison to what I like thought about MrSavage. Oh, he got dynamited himself. That's why he turned confused. Yeah, he got shield from the kill. He's gonna try to turtle into the. Oh, that was not good by him. Now he's back white, so it's even, or if not better for him. Yeah, that was easy fight. I like the length he took. Right, the guy had no opportunity to really get in his face with his shield, so you could get the chip damage down before. But I don't know. I don't think that fight was necessarily anything spectacular.
I'm not pressing space.
Bruh. He got pleasant to himself. Knows the rotate to the Durburger for the rift.
I'm gonna land at the mountain to shoot this guy.
I kind of just want to end games with him. Guys, a fight. We'll watch fights.
Look at this balanced weapon, bros.
Look at this balanced weapon, bros. Guy's gonna try to grapple away and kill himself.
No, don't do that.
This is really nice, just spamming the deagle from range, forcing this guy to constantly do stuff. Yeah, that's what we're gonna talk about this game. So far, this is what, 19 points. Constantly spamming deagle when chasing people down. Forces them to react and to stop and to do something. Oftentimes stopping completely, right? If you know that it's whatever, if somebody's spamming a deagle at you, you don't know what they're doing, you just have to replace it in whatever. And yeah, this is just nice. Then the other thing is the turret trick. It's 100% meta now. Instead of placing, yeah, exactly, Ewok. Instead of placing pyramid, if you have the turret, place that to break their stairs. Right, you don't have to replace their stair. You just kind of break it, which is nice. a really nice use, and then he broke the floor down that the guy was on, and the guy fell into his thing, and he panics, right? Instead of people's muscle memory is going to force them, at least for a little bit, if there's a turret down, they're still going to try to place a stair, right? Regardless of if they know that the stair won't place. They might have that in their head, they know that it's going to place, but their muscle memory for now is going to force them to place a stair. It's going to be a free kill if you can drop them into that build, or if they, yeah, it's a free kill. It's gonna, people are gonna realize, like, within the next probably week or so, 2 weeks, at least in the pro scene, the 2 weeks, this is not gonna kill people anymore. Well, it might, because it's kind of OP, but the fix is to back out of the build, right?
Wonderful time.
It's to kind of just back out of the build. Don't play with with that turret at all. And then, yeah, in the pro scene, it's going to be 2 weeks. In less than that, it's not going to be as fast. But within the next month, people will be done. But for now, it's meta. Ooh, what a slick pyramid edit. Dude, the pyramids are nuts. That's actually an insane pyramid. This is a situation that people can remember, right? Double ramping side by side, or when chasing somebody, double ramping on their level, and pyramid them, right? So that's a pattern that people can start recognizing. This is 100% a pattern that we can start recognizing and use, right? It's not something that you just have to be a god at the game to do. Nice edits. Just constantly using this deagle to just this, so like, shows the power of the deagle. Insane, right? It's ridiculous. It's really grapple use there. I didn't see it. Oh, to get on the mountain. Yep. Solid. That was actually weird how he didn't get all the way. He didn't fall down the mountain. Yay. So he's starting to be a little bit psycho. The guy just took his plane. That was dope. He needs to jump out. He's trying to get he knew he was low, so he was trying to get the damage on the plane to blow it up. I love how planes warp, man. So dumb. The heck? Okay, he should be rotating to zone, but he's just flying. Can you go straight up and fly with this? All right, nice, nice. Getting on the high ground, mountain, beautiful.
Oh shit, bro.
Why do you use the grappler to rotate instead of saving for late game? That's a good question. I don't think he cares. I think he's starting to WQ people. I think he might have kept that if he wasn't playing so aggro. He's playing really aggro right now.
Whoa, what the fuck is this FPS, bro?
He picked out the turret to get ready for it. Did you compete at WSOE? No, I'm not on the West Coast. No way I'm going out on such short notice during the holidays. Absolutely no way. Plus, I was on a cruise in Mexico, so this guy's a psycho.
Alright, dude. Alright, GG's, man. I shot you through the floor.
Grappler isn't a good aggro weapon. It's a very good aggro weapon. But Jesus. Nice. He picked the direction there to edit that pyramid.
Whoa, what the fuck is this FPS, bro?
He had a pyramid and floor. The guy got above him. He picked the direction so that it would put the guy behind it rather than open himself to him. It's really nice window replace edits there.
Bro, my face is so bad.
Yeah, right here. He gets in a box by accident. Oh, he tried. That's not his floor, so you can place that. No, what the hell?
Alright, dude.
It's way before that. Feels bad. What's up, heads? Misfits heads. Bro. Oh, here. That's it. He put the guy behind it so that if he edited, for example, straight like this, like that, it would have gone behind him and this guy would have been able to get a shot, but instead he edited to the side and gave him the opportunity to block him. It gets so awkward though. That guy placing the floor there screwed him and he needed to try to get out, but it was too late. Very nice, very nice. Okay, so Grappler's in a good aggro weapon. It's a very good aggro weapon. Like, don't get me wrong, but it only has 10 shots, and it's a very good rotational late game item. So if you want to win the game, you could save your Grappler. That's the idea. It's the better idea. Yeah, he's gonna go after. Oh,
for fuck's sake. Oh, I got this so much, dude. Can I just?
Yikes. There, he gets after him finally. Woo! Why is this guy not shooting? Okay, I know why. I know why. Did he pick Dig? No, he just used the grappler and picked up bandages after. So, when gliding on somebody, obviously he uses the trees to block his vision, right? Obviously. But then he gets right above him and just circles directly above, and it becomes impossible.
Gucci gang. Spread their racks on new chain. My bitch love do cocaine. Ooh.
It becomes impossible. Yo, Joey, what's up, man? Thank you for the tier 1, dude. Thank you for the tier 1. Goth bot Joey. Should make a new. Oh yeah. I remember we talked about it. Becomes impossible to shoot. Yep. So that guy didn't get any shots and he decided to build instead, and now he's screwed because he just got donked. All he needs to do is break this wall and he might fall, I think. No, the stairs as well. He's in a box with him. When you get boxed and trade walls, make sure to immediately start moving away from their wall. He did a really good job at that. Other people are not so good. Obviously, this is a very active fact, but I just want to always point out the nice things that people do. Nice little things that people do.
You see this guy's really trying to do.
Feels bad, Joey. Sorry about that, dude. This sounds like a doo-doo situation. So that was cool. This is really cool. When somebody has a nice turtle, 2x2 or something like that, usually they edit all the walls inside and shit like that. But in this case, sorry. Usually inside of a 2x2 or something like that. You see how this guy has all his walls edited inside so he can move around and edit things closed and whatever? With the Deagle, Mr. Savage just comes out the front, says, I'm going to pressure the front. And he says, I'm going to pressure the side. And then he says, I'm going to pressure the other side. And this guy has no idea, and he doesn't know where he's coming from. He doesn't know if he's pushing through the box. Does not know whether he's coming through here, whether he's coming from the side, all this shit, right? Yo, Joey, thank you for the gifted sub, man. I appreciate that. J. Micah, welcome, man. Yeah, so he comes from the side, and this guy has no idea what to do, and he gets obviously punished from this side. Yeah, so he doesn't know where he is coming from. Y'all are distracting me. No, I'm just kidding. Player doesn't know where he's coming from. I appreciate all the subs, guys. I love you all. So there it is. Easy kill from there. And another grappler. So yeah, now he has the grappler for the for the next bit. And we're good. Rask TV, thank you for the follow. So his setup's insane again. The only thing he's missing is those 3 big shields, but I'd rather have the grappler if I'm totally honest, but it's the survivability versus the actual... Oh, nice. This is really... Oh my god. You just get so many walls because he pressures so many, right? We always talk about how just pressuring all different sides at the same then the double. This guy's mind-blowing, guys. He's mind-blowing. He's absolutely mind-blowing. It's ridiculous how much pressure you can just apply over and over and over and over and over and over. Well, he's just missing all these shots, but like, that's nuts. That's nuts. So, I mean, we just talked about... Sorry, I didn't even finish this note. He doesn't know where he's coming from because he's spamming different walls each time with the deagle, right? So he's freaking missing all the shots, but the next fight that we just watched just now, he's doing the same thing, right? Constantly trying to get a wall and getting different walls. He doesn't care if he gets one wall, he gets another wall, right? If he gets that wall, the guy's going to prepare, he's going to edit his stairs in the direction that he needs to, but Savage immediately goes for the next wall, and what that does, it gives him the ability to go to a different side and change his position, and now the guy has to make another edit, but if he makes the other edit, now he's open to the other side, so like, just constantly trying to get a different wall. Changing positions, forcing errors from players, making them feel the pressure, right? Making them feel the pressure. And then the other thing I wanted to touch on is, even though this isn't like a build fight or anything like that, he's pressuring so much that when the player forgot one pyramid, the guy says,
Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci
yo,
gang, Gucci gang, Gucci
you guys are
gang,
nuts.
Gucci gang, Gucci gang.
Scopey, thank you for the follow. Joey, thank you for the gifted sub to my boy Will, man. I appreciate that. 4 months, Will. You're nuts. Change position, forcing errors from play. Yeah, so even though as soon as that player made one mistake by not placing a pyramid in his turtle, MrSavage takes control. Guy made one mistake with not placing a pyramid and leaving a floor, and immediately now, number one, he doesn't know where he is because he's pressuring so many different sides, so he doesn't realize the floor is the thing that needs to be turbo building. So he immediately deagles the floor and takes both floor and pyramid right away, edits both, and the fight from there, it's continuing the same themes, right? Continuing the same things, changing positions, and yeah. Joey, thank you so much, man. I'll catch you later, man. Appreciate you stopping by. Thanks for the 3 subs today, man. Love you.
Just sitting far away.
If Fortnite dies, you can compete on the big stage. There will be a YouTube dot of the best that never was. Yeah, for sure. There's a 30 for 30 right there. So yeah, like we were talking about, here's the grapple usage. I think like he just knows he's gonna get another one, but he wants to get in this fight. Like, we said how he was going psycho. Like he just wants to just push at this point. He clearly doesn't really care. Nice shot. Finally hit a shot. Hit another shot, but not the headshot. And nice. That was an easy cleanup. Another player's coming directly on top of him. Immediately using dynamite, the guy grappled up. Wants to reset it as fast as he can. There's the reset. Here it comes. He knows that crosshair placement is so good. So good. He knows exactly what this guy's doing. We're gonna pause this. So this guy, he sees where he is just then. He saw that he was over here. Okay, and now that the build's coming down, the guy wants to go all the way back. And MrSavage is tracking him perfectly. You see, here he goes. He starts to go back. He sees exactly where he is. Look at where his crosshair is. Actually, I don't see his crosshair yet. Boom, there, right on top of him. This crosshair placement is perfect. Perfect. He doesn't have to do anything. Bop, bop, bop. Super easy. Super easy, super easy.
Dude.
All right, grappler over big pots. RPG over the deagle at this point. So this is crazy. This is not something that you're used to seeing as people dropping the deagle. They freaking love the deagles, but the grappler as well. He's just going insane, man. What's up, Scratch? How you guys doing?
No.
Yeah. Feels bad.
Debated.
Okay, so he just really wants to get all the kills in the game.
Are you? Okay, there we go.
Playing like this is good practice for desperate for points. I play like, yeah, playing like this is just good practice, like W keying. People hate it, but like it's good practice, and there's somewhat validity to it, especially in this mode. GG. Finding that crack, man. So good. So good. Oh. So I think he might have wanted to place a turret there instead of a trap, but I don't think he had any turrets. But regardless, placing the trap and then breaking the stairs is always a good idea. And then just you force so many like mistakes from your opponents when you're able to just like push and pressure. There's so many opportunities, dude. So many opportunities. Destinies, man. Thank you so much for the sub, the prime. I appreciate you. This guy's starting to just, right? It's not just taking over walls. It's not just taking over sidewalls, whatever. You can do so many things to force mistakes from your players. That was a mistake from that guy, because as we saw MrSavageM do the other time, if he edits out, he reset immediately. So solid. So what that guy didn't do was he edited out. He needs to reset that wall. Otherwise, he's going to get shot in the back, just like we saw. And he did get shot in the back. This guy's not pressuring him to fall. And as soon as he does, MrSavageM takes advantage of it. There's the crosshair placement again. That was his crosshair placement again, just taking advantage of knowing and seeing people through the walls. It's just absolutely beautiful. The rift to go, he's gonna probably use that, I'd say, and pick up the hand cannon.
Crack there, I think. Nice.
He's feeling himself. There's the Deagle rocket combo. Just trying to get the rocket in at any opportunity he can. This guy can re-edit. No, he's already safe. Oh. What the heck? Come on, man. That's unfortunate.
Excuse me?
That's really annoying. I don't know what happened, but whatever. There was definitely some weird stuff that just happened. All right, we got one more game and I have to get off. So let's do it.
It's up to the people to decide, dude.
You watch the edit where he turns the stairs before he going over? Sorry, I already missed it. We lost it. My bad. Serban. Sorry, dude. I'm a bot. How many sub VOD reviews did you do when you doing them? I don't do sub VOD reviews. I just do the viewer VOD reviews. Like anybody who supports can do it. This is the game I want to watch. Yeah, this is it. Yeah, Kager. It is. That's the one I wanted to end on. So we're doing good. Yeah, Destiny is. I literally just do viewer VODs, so you don't have to sub. I'll be starting those up in 2 weeks. I'll be starting to do those consistently. I'm gonna pick a day and we're gonna do those consistently, and we'll do probably 1 or 2 days of viewer VODs and one or 2 days of pros, right? Starting in 2 weeks. The schedule's going to change drastically. You guys got to stay tuned. Go on my Discord, my Twitter, all that stuff. Yikes. So many people in Tilted. So many people in Tilted. This is the thing, like, I hate about Tilted, man. Like, in Pop-Up Cup at the end, like, legit, there's so many people. So many people. Schedule poggers. New schedule. I had a schedule. That's why it's called VOD Review Sunday. But it's gonna become more than VOD Review Sunday. Starting soon. Starting very soon. What's up, Finesse? Nice to see you, man. Alright. So that was just basically dropping on the tack and getting it. There's nothing else to talk about. Alright, here we go. We're gonna fight now. Exactly, Ewok. That's why there's nothing to talk about. It's literally just 50-50ing. Those people could have had a better drop and it would have been a wrap. Obviously, he knows that the guys don't have a better drop because he can see them, but it's still a risk, man. You never know. You can never be so perfect. He sees the guy doesn't make that wall, so he tries to go for the side edit, even though this is the situation where I'm like super uncomfortable, right? Oh my god, MrSavage is a savage. That was nuts. This guy, he knew he was coming. He knew he was coming, but he knew perfectly when he was coming. He knew exactly when this guy was coming. He immediately knew this guy was going to drop down on him, and boom, 133. Get out of here. This is 24 points in Tilted. Amazing knowledge and pre-aim. Again, crosshair placements. It's just basically it. It wasn't even a flick. It wasn't a flick. I'll go watch this again. Boom, right? He flicked before the guy was there. He flicked before the guy was there. The cross, it was pre-aim.
There's 5 people on there.
5 people on him, so he immediately slurps because he knows he's going to take damage regardless of like how well he can fight this. He knows this guy he hasn't done any damage to. He wants to get all these kills. Edits to try to get that guy to peek. Really nice. All right, one of the guys died that he did damage to just now. This is so awkward, man. This is what I was talking about, like these awkward close range fights, especially when you're forced up close to somebody's wall like that, like he was before. This guy, he knows he's low. Easy. That was the guy he 133 tacked, I believe. Doesn't have no more ammo in his pump, which is really annoying. Another thing about these like quick, annoying tilted fights. Nice, and he gets a pump for that. So he was pressuring this guy, and he knew there was a guy above him, and he properly covered himself before he continued his pressure. That's very important, something that a lot of players don't do, and this is how you get through these very difficult fights where there's multiple people in them. You need to cover your sides. That was a really weird edit, but it's one of those things that, like, yo, what's up, Jamuri? How you doing, man? I caught a stream and watched all of your What I Learned vids and VOD reviews. Let's go! Welcome, man. Welcome. That stairs edit that we just saw him do, that I was like, that's a little weird. While it might have been weird, it gives him the opportunity to get the shot, is what he was trying for. He did take a shot. I don't think he hit it. And then the other thing is, this guy doesn't know it's like he's getting pressured even though he's from the low ground, right? He's like, wow, okay, this guy's just edited. Where's he going? Where's he going? And he already has the next play lined up where he placed the pyramid, and then he edited so that this guy, like, he got the shot on this guy because he wasn't really sure what was going to happen next. We'll watch it again, right? Okay, 180 goes up, edits his stair, and then before this guy gets an opportunity to even know he's getting a shot on him. Like that's just nuts. Nuts, man, nuts. Alrighty. He's taking shots so fast, maybe there's something in the Rocket keyboard. Balloons? Yikes. Am I watching the tournament? Yeah, I'll be watching the tournament. I won't be watching it here though. I'll be getting off the stream in just a second. It's about to go live, so I'm gonna hop off. You saw that guy trying to replace that wall and he just holds it. And the guy realizes and then goes down, which is nice. Really play. Really good play. The other good thing about that pyramid edit, and we'll write this down, is you can pressure just by knowing your play way ahead of anything else. So when people think there's time to breathe, there's not actually. The pyramid edit was so good because he both surprised him, but it's also really hard to get the shot when you break a build with your edit, right? So he broke his build with his edit, which makes it so hard for him to see because the building is breaking and you get to take the shot at him while the building is breaking and the guy doesn't realize that he can take a shot. So that's basically the idea. Can I cast a tournament? No, I'm sorry guys, I can't. I have my parents coming soon, so I'm gonna be kind of just doing some chores and stuff like that while I watch it. Also, I typically won't be casting over tournaments or productions that have casters already. I find that's a little scummy. So we'll see. Nice stairs by this guy. He's already breaking the side of that wall. Actually replaced. Okay, he got through. Nice. Nice shot. All right, 6 kills. Let's get out of tilted. All right, he's using the grappler again to try to go for kills. He's just hunting, man. He just wants it. He wants it. Nice. Nice. There he goes. Pickaxe out. He's ready. You see how fast? Oh, he actually might. It's awkward. Somebody's freak. Oh, he actually. That was his opponent actually fell onto the line, I think. Solid edit. Edit through, rather. Ugh, he just keeps missing his shots in these fights, in these close engagements. If he's hitting his shots, man, this guy is literally unstoppable. It looks like, in terms of mechanical skill, if you're fighting this guy, it's so hard. Somebody just got trapped. Immediately pickaxe. So this is something that's cool. Instead, like as he falls, he's pickaxing. Right. As he falls, he's pickaxing because when you're up here, this guy doesn't see where it is. All he can do is use the sound cue to figure out where he's coming from. Yeah. So, oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Planes, trains, potatoes, tomatoes, brains, beans. The pyramid again, we saw that earlier. Taking the floor, placing the, yeah, he was gonna place the turret. This is an awkward fight right now. I'm uncomfortable. I'm uncomfortable, man. You don't do VOD reviews on tourneys live, which you did. Only YouTuber I've been watching lately. If there's an opportunity to do something live, I will. But typically, like, if there's a production I don't want to, I might, if I really had the time, I would do like a viewing party where I do stuff like this. But I almost never have the time. I will be having more time soon, guys. So That's something for that. If you guys are hoping that I do viewing parties later,
Hey,
I will be, but not this tournament. I just have my parents come in, so like I can't afford to spend the time to do it. I need to do some stuff. All right, this fight is annoying me. This is so close quarters, and they're getting played in third party and stuff like that. And this guy is not letting him freaking get a wall. Holding it until he can get a heal off. He took the slurp. Now the slurp's ticking. Here's this plane coming back. I just want this fight to end. Also, Savage is missing. It's okay. This is the thing, right? Aim isn't everything. People have been hypothesizing how aim is going to be the next great like Fortnite skill to have. Ooh, that was cool. That was cool. Preemptively placing that wall because he saw that guy was ready to make a new box, so he preemptively placed a wall to the side that he could edit while this guy makes a box on the other side. But he actually had his gun out, so this was actually not that at all. So I'm putting my foot in my mouth. Because this guy wanted to shoot him.
Killed this guy 10 years ago.
But there's that opportunity regardless.
41?
That was cool too. So let's write two things, right? Preemptively placing a wall when you see somebody trying to extend their box. Let your parents cast. Preemptively placing a wall when you see somebody trying to extend their box. Yep. And then what was I going to say? Edit shot, reset. Even if you don't know whether they will be taking a shot or not, right? You're not going to take a shot, so why would you keep the edit open? So he resets it instantly. Scroll wheel, edit. Looks like. Edit reset, I should say. Edit reset. It looks like. I think that's the wave is scroll wheel edit resets. It's funny, he's getting a ton of kills stolen here. This is right in front of him. He tried to pyramid him there from below, which is cool. There's so many people right here. Literally insane. That was cool because he knew the shot was going to come and he continued to get behind cover, and then he got behind cover. The guy thought he had the advantage and he actually just held the angle and forced that guy into a left-hand peek. Was it a left-hand peek? Looking from this way? Yeah, it was a left-hand peek. So he forced that guy into a left-hand peek by going behind this cover and acting like he was in the non-aggressive position. But in fact, you left-hand peeked against MrSavage and you dead now. Oh my god! Yikes, dude. Aim's cool, but if Savage went against Shroud, there would be zero chance. Yikes. What's Bloom? Yeah, that's a big fact. Oh, no way. No way!
Oh, shoot the fucking guy flying, dude. Oh my.
No way, dude. No way. I know this is not analysis right here, but I'm just in awe. This is fun. This is crazy to watch. Building up. So against the plane. A few stories. Watch bad and take the plane. It's dope. That's awesome. And then yeah, he's shooting a guy in the midair, like whatever. It's not that serious. This guy, he wants to come back and kill him because he almost screwed his day up. There he is. Wait, why did he pick those up? Why did he pick those boogies up? Oh, he used a big pot. And so he had nothing else to hold, so he picked them up. Nice. Yikes. Dude, he's gotten 3 kills stolen from him so far. He should be at 12. By the way, like, I'm pretty sure he ends this game with a ridiculous amount of kills. He's gonna use his launch pad, get out of the zone. It's only a 1 tick. He's fine. I know he knows there's a guy who's like 1 shot over here somewhere. But he's gonna try to find him. I think he wants to try to find him for sure. No, he doesn't turn around to look for him. Instant deagle shots. This is awkward. That wall is awkward. See, again, he's pressuring all the different walls. He knows this guy went deeper. Ooh, he's so good. Pressuring all the different walls. Now he has that deagle RPG combo. Let's go. That's just the same themes that we've been talking about over and over and over, is pressuring all sorts of different positions, pressuring different walls, and just forcing the player to make a mistake. He eventually did. He got backed into a corner. Wall got taken over. It was easy pickings from there. Ooh, careful there. Don't get sniped. Imagine he sneaks that in.
5 gifted subs, dude. Let's go.
Imagine.
And Minto Fresh with a Twitch Prime.
I'd be freaking out. Freaking out. I just noticed he's like, he's ADSing in and ADSing out. I'm not sure why he's doing that.
Back up, please.
I'm not sure why he's doing that. But think about it. Oh, poor guy. Sorry, dude. Sorry, no skin. Not today. Not today. He just got way too many tags before that fight like even started, that like the guy had no chance. He breaks all his builds that he's gonna try to use. Just no chance. Skip ahead. I hate planes. Oh, never mind. He already just drops on somebody. Nice. Preemptively going to the side was really cool. When, if you have the gentleman's, people have been under a gentleman's not to ramp to the side ever. My pyramid meta was so strong. Savage breaks that agreement and goes to the side, like completely disregarding. He does it the last second and he just moves out to the side, right? Let's watch that again. Resets the fight. He's really, we've seen him be very good at resetting the fights with explodes. And then right here, he's ramping. They're ramping at each other. He gets the guy gets the opportunity to pyramid him, but he just goes to the side. He's like, whatever. It's like he knows he's gonna pyramid him, so he just goes to the side. And this is what I'm talking about. Like, with unexpected moves comes pressure, and this guy immediately doesn't know what to do. He starts doing some weird stuff, and now he's just deagling from low ground because he needed to reset it. He grabs the wall, dude. So much correct with Mr. Savage buildings here. He like just he has so much awareness there to realize that the guy has the floor underneath him. Yeah, he's gonna try to shoot the rocket and then. It's just so much pressure. You cannot keep up with this pressure if you're an average person. You cannot keep up with this pressure if you're an average person. It's just coming from way too many different angles, way too much time. There's just way too much going on. I think like he thinks so fast. He already knows the play 3 or 4 steps ahead of time. Maybe 5. Like he just knows.
Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang. Spread thin racks on new chain. My bitch love do
There's that
cocaine.
RPG thing that we were talking about. He wants to reset this for sure. Double ramp over him. He doesn't want any of that. Are you learning mechanical stuff? We are learning mechanical stuff. We're learning mechanical stuff. We're learning non-mechanical stuff. But he's just like literally 3 or 4 steps ahead, and that makes him seem like he's ridiculously fast just because he's already knows what edit he wants to make. He already knows all this stuff. He just does. He's not thinking about it. He doesn't actually have this stuff in his head. He's not like, oh, okay, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna do this. He just does it. He's just doing it. He's just doing it. And people cannot like stay up. People cannot keep up with the level of speed he's doing his decisions at, making his plays at. You're cranking on another level. What's up, Cypher? Is this gonna be a video? Yeah, I'm gonna upload this to YouTube after. Textbook overbuilding, especially when you know your opponent has an RPG. I don't know. That guy, I think that guy just died under the pressure. Yo, Tim, what's up, man? Thank you for the resub. Appreciate you. Tier 2, by the way. You're amazing. I love you, Tim. Good to see you again. Thanks, Frost. What is mechanical in Fortnite? Mechanical is building speed, building techniques,
Like I saw what happened with the other.
building accuracy, and then also aim, and then also movement. That's mechanics. There's that pyramid again. He's so good with it. As soon as the player gets a second to think about where, or to even think about placing the stairs and then editing through the floor and going up, MrSavageM places that pyramid. As soon as that guy gets that, as soon as he spots that pattern, that pyramid's going up. It's really nice. Really nice. And then he goes above and he has another opportunity there to edit through. Solid. This is why you always need to place a pyramid on yourself. If you have the opportunity, just always place it. I thought that was gonna hit. I really did. Ah, you're nuts, dude. You're nuts. Deagle knows the perfect range for Deagle RPG spam. That's the perfect range. I don't know how else to describe it, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 diagonal back, I guess. I don't know. It's like 3 tile spread. 4 squares to Deagle RPG. There you go. Damage nose. And DC ping. Yeah, 100%. So sick. He has that combo. You might as well spam that to death.
That was a broken game.
Spam that to death. Savage is so mechanically skilled, it's nuts. Same with Mongrel. Dude, they're nuts. They're nuts. They're nuts. These kids are insane. Mongrel's the same way. He knows 3 steps ahead. Or he already has 3. He looks like he's planned 4 or 5 steps ahead. He just rifted. Oh, big pot. Hey. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, buddy. Imagine high school Fortnite teams. That would be cool, dude. Make it happen, Epic. Make it happen. No, you don't need 5 ping. You can do it with whatever ping. It just makes it very helpful and very easy. The monk ass. There, he spots him. That's a crazy reaction. So actually he realized that he was in the bush because it was right next to a tree. Bushes don't spawn like that, so like on top of the tree. I actually have trouble spotting bushes. I won't lie. There's nothing to talk about there. Same thing, but like it was like pre-fight even started. I just think that's annoying, honestly. You need to get the mini off. He needs to use this. He needs to start turtling if you can. Nice spot getting right around this guy. Oh, center circle actually. Really nice. Really nice. Oh, this is Papa is like watching a pro during season 2. Bro, like I was awed by the speed that he did that last one, but this is starting to piss me off. not the fact that he's doing it, just the fact that it's like so good. Ooh, you're in my box, buddy. You're in my box, buddy. Again, instead of going down into his box and editing and going from there, he just goes for a different angle, like that the guy's not gonna expect him to come through. This is just super nice. Super nice. See, again, a different angle. Again, a different angle. Like
Deagle and RPG, by the way. Very fun, right? Yeah, nice.
We're just gonna start counting when he's in engagement. How many times he switches positions? How many times? Those people building on high, a little crazy. Still very early, and it's going over a hill. What the freak? Yo, you guys are insane. I don't know if this is the day for subs, man. You guys are nuts. Oof. Just constantly picking these guys out of height. Just constantly. Ah! That was cool. As soon as he fell, he immediately built above. Yo, Luna, thank you for the resub, by the way. 4 months. You're insane. Building down from heights. Make sure he covers the top. I don't do that. I need to do that better. So, yep. At this point, he knows he's pretty much covered. He saw somebody in front of him. Tries to take shots. Doesn't have any rotate tool. Oh, this guy is so good. The window. This is why instant reset edit, the speedy method for resetting edits, is insane. Windows and RPGs are not good friends. If you ever see an RPG, if you ever have an RPG late game and you spot a window, just shoot a rocket through it. Not only is it hard to tell that it's coming through your window, but it's also very hard to reset the window. If you screw up your edit once on the window, it's coming through, right? So how do you think they got good at this game? They played a lot. They played a lot, and they just have naturally good skills at knowing how to improve and practice efficiently. And so that's why them playing a lot is different than other people playing a lot, right? They can practice very efficiently. They know how to do it. They do things like what I'm doing, which is watching games, watching other people, watching tutorials. Way to get out of this. People panic a lot when they end up in situations like that under hills and stuff. Oh, this is awkward as fuck. This is awkward as fuck. Poor guy. Poor guy. That's all I have to say about that. That guy could have came from the side. Interesting. Oh my gosh, that's cool. How he built the walls in front of him. He knew that was possible. If he tried to do it from behind him, he would have ended up cucking himself. Ah, this is the clip. Nice. Why is it 3 people up there? Nice shot. Okay. Okay. Oh my god, dude. That was disgusting. He just got like 6 kills in like 30 seconds. The only thing I want to talk about that sequence, though, like we've talked about, like the deagle, whatever, this guy. I don't know what I did. I don't know why I made the video weird like this. I don't know what I did, so we're just gonna leave it like that, but whatever. I just lost the stretch. That's fine. This is why if I'm watching this, I pause. Oh, the video got cropped. That's what happened. There you go. I'm questioning, if I'm watching this, I'm saying, why are you going into zone? Right? Why are you going into zone? The answer is, number one, that guy's not going to expect you to come into zone to kill him. Number two, pop-up cup, he gets health back for the ticks that he takes going into it. So he took what, like 3 or 4 ticks going into it. That heals when he gets that kill. So he's comfortable going out and then taking a few more ticks going in. So 50 health on kill, exactly. So that's super good. Super good.
Hey, GG's, man.
Everything else was just solid aim, eagle play, whatever. That was an interesting play though, to go into zone. He secures that kill, makes it so that everybody else don't really know exactly what's going on. Because if I'm the guy in zone, I'm like, where is everybody? I don't know where people are. Sure, I can realize where they are when they start shooting, but it's really hard to tell. And plus, he stayed a little higher than him because the zone was pushing down a little bit of a hill. So he stayed a little bit higher. Let's just watch that sequence one more time because it's just disgusting. I backed up way too far. There it is. Here it is. Yeah, so he was on height. So it's really hard for that guy to like even recognize what's going on. When you're looking inside the zone, it's so hard, man. You have to like squint your eyes. It's crazy. All right, guys. That's gonna be a wrap for this VOD review, guys. Thank you for sticking with me. Thank you for hanging out after my my little break. Hopefully you guys are loving the content. If you are, make sure to follow on my social media, subscribe to my YouTube, all the stuff. Twitter. My Discord is going to be very popping soon, guys. I'm going to do a lot with my Discord. I'm going to be posting guides, posting tips, doing calls for VODs for people who want to send me VODs. So if you're not in my Discord, join up. It's !Discord in the chat. And I'll post it in my YouTube description as well. I'm going to be posting, my schedule's going to get updated, number one. I'm going to be posting little guides. I'm going to be posting previews to tips and stuff like that I do. I'm going to be asking you guys for feedback. I'm going to be posting polls. I'm going to be doing all sorts of things in that Discord section and also my community section on YouTube, where you guys can give me feedback. And the second thing is how to submit your VODs for review. I'm going to be starting to do viewer VOD reviews much more often. Sorry, Mr. Lol. What's up, man? Sorry, dude. I'm ending, so I'll catch you later. But thanks for stopping by. I'll be doing much more things like this, much more videos, much more content's coming at you guys. I hope you guys are gonna love it, and everybody should go tune into the WSOE games right now because they're just starting, I think, and that's twitch.tv/WSOE.